Hello everyone, my name is Rohit Kumar. I am social science teacher from Maples Academy Devan. Student, today we are discussing about the chapter number 10 in Civics, the Constitution of India, an introduction. A constitution is not a mere lawyer document, it is a vehicle of life and its spirit is always the spirit of age. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the principal architecture of the Indian Constitution, he was born into a poor Dalit family and experienced the caste discrimination from a young age. He was often treated unfair and just because of his birth, but he worked hard, studied in a top university like Columbia, the London School of Economics, and become one of the India's greatest thinkers and leader. His experience made him deeply committed to fighting caste injustice and ensuring every person in India is treated equally. And these values of justice, dignity, equality became the foundation of our constitution. Now, constitution now, the constitution is a supreme law of a country. It defines how government work and what power it has and what right citizens enjoy. A constitution is like a rule book of a country. It explains how the government work and who hold power and what right and responsibilities citizens have. Without a constitution, there would be a confusion about how to make a law, solve conflicts, or ensure justice. The Constitution of India was formally implemented on 26 January 1950, the day we now celebrate as a Republic Day. It declared India to be a sovereign, democratic, and republic nation, meaning the power lies with the people, leaders are elected, and everyone is equal before the law. The constitution was written by a group of dedicated leaders, thinkers in the constituent assembly who worked carefully to create a document that would be serve the need of all Indians then and now. Now the framing the future, the Constitution Assembly of India. The Constitution was drafted by the Constitution Assembly with 299 members working for nearly 3 years. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, chairman of the drafting committee, known for the chief architecture of the Constitution, Jawaharlal Nehru, Indian first Prime Minister, introduced the objective resolution. Sardar Patel, Iron Man of India, unified 562 princely states into a one nation. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, President of the Constitution Assembly, later became the India's first president. Now the preamble is a soul for our constitution. The preamble is the opening statement of the Constitution of India. It presents the values, vision, and the purpose of the Constitution in a clear and inspiring way. It begins with the powerful word "we," the people of India. These words remind us that the authority of the government comes from the people, not from kings, monarchy, or any external power. The Constitution was written by the people for the people and it aims to serve every citizen equally. The preamble is often described as a key to the Constitution because it captured the spirit of which Constitution was framed, and although it is not a legal enforceable in the court, it acts as a guiding light for interpretation of the laws and working of the government. Now the nature of the Indian state. The preamble of the Indian Constitution describes the fundamental nature of the Indian state, outline its primary objective according to its India as a democratic, sovereign, socialist, secular, and republic. These principles guide how the country is governed and reflect the vision of the constitution maker. Now, the republic state, India state is a republic state, which means that they had a state of is an elected representative of the people, not a monarch or a dictatorship. The head of the Indian state is the president, who is elected member of the government. She serve a fixed term of 5 years. The post is not a hereditary. Now the fundamental rights as a citizen. Part 3rd of the Constitution, Article 12 to 35 guarantee 6 fundamental rights to all the citizens. These rights are enforceable by the courts if violated you can approach the Supreme Court directly. Article 32, the right to the constitutional remedies, is also called the heart and soul of the constitution by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Right to equality, Article 14 to 18, right against exploitation, uh, Article 23 to 24, right against right to freedom of religion, Article 25 to 28, and cultural and educational rights, Article 29 to 30, and right to constitutional remedies, Article 32. Fundamental duties and your responsibility to the nation, added by the 42 amendment 9476 part 4a, Article 51a list 11 fundamental duties for every citizen: respect the constitution, protect the nation, preserve our heritage, and directive principle of the state policy. These are the guidelines for the government to create a fair and just society. While they are not enforceable by court, they reflect the goal to the nation, such as reducing, improving public health and education, ensuring the equal policy for equal work. The government uses this principle when making laws, policy that we serve the public goods. Independent judiciary. Now, the independent judiciary is the independent of the legislature, executive. Judges are free to make decisions without pressure from the government. The Supreme Court at the top of the system protect the constitution, the right of the citizen. It can even strike down the law that violate constitutional principle, ensuring justice for all. The constitution is a living document. The constitution not a fix in a stone, it is a living document that changes with time. The framers knew the future generation might face a new challenges, so they included a method to amend, make a formal change or improvement the constitution when necessary. Now, our constitution, our future. The Constitution of India is much more than a book of laws. It is a guiding force how we live together as a nation. It protects our freedom, ensures justice, equality, reminds us that every citizen matters. It was born from the hope of the people who dream of a free and fair India, and it continue to shape the way of our country work today. Let remember, the Constitution is not just a something about the textbook, is a something we live in a we live by every single day. And I feel the constitution is workable, it is flexible, and it is strong enough to hold the country together both in a peace time and in a wartime. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Thank you. This is all about the chapter number 10 in civics, the Constitution of India, and introduction.